Billyjack on location once again at the old Oahu cemetery. This time, this is something I noticed a while back. I just didn't have the time to report this on it. So here it goes. What we're looking at right here. It's a large amount of Freemason headstones. The unusual thing about these headstones is they're all in the same location at the grave yard. The only way you would get something like this is if y'all were a family or something and you bought a family plot. I don't know. You and your friends ever thought about getting together and buying a friend's plot? Bunch of unrelated individuals throwing their money together and buying a large plot in the cemetery so they can bury everybody next to each other. Interesting, huh? Taking their secrets to the grave again with them, I see. Just unusual that they're all out here together, wouldn't you say? Now, here's a little story that I heard. After the mud flood, there's a lot of available real estate and dilapidated as is. Looks, Hawaii didn't become statehood till 1890 time frame. So these people have been plying their trade in the mainland, squatting and stealing the buildings and saying that they made them. They had done that and they were waiting to pounce on Hawaii because it had so much old world architecture here that was still half-ass intact. These people all came together out here at the same time to squat and steal all of the real estate. There you have it. The story that I heard said Freemason teams would go city to city in the Colorado mountains back when all the roads were still unpassable after the mud flood. They would stake out these cities and they would mark the buildings that needed the infrastructure to jumpstart. And those buildings would be used as the city buildings to restart the city, I guess, with the orphan trains and when they brought in the resettling, the gold rush. Yeah, sure, it was a gold rush out there. Rushing out there to get a free house. All you gotta do is fix it up. So these people came out here and they founded all these buildings. Everything starts out here around 1910. It just makes sense. All these people around 50 and 60, they all died young. Well, if you spent your whole lifetime thieving and lying and squatting, you'd have a lot on your mind. You'd have a guilty conscience if you're somewhat normal. Yep, they all died young because they were guilt tripping hard. As I've spent more and more time researching this topic, the realer it becomes. This is like an Alice in Wonderland. I wouldn't even call it a bad acid trip. I've had that before. You know, the eyes cannot see when the mind is blind. There's so much hidden history here that's not being told. But if you spend enough time digging around, the clues are all in front of you here. It's all in front of you. Amazing. These people came out here founded all the dilapidated old historical buildings, claimed them as theirs. They knew how to do it. They knew how to work the system legally. They were waiting for Hawaii's statehood, and the second they saw it, they all got on the next boat available and came out here and started plying their trade. Billyjack over and out.